Lear, and some of the definitions and some of the major things from King Lear. First off, talk about the chain of being. Yes, the chain of being. It is the hierarchical order of all entities, especially in an uninterrupted hierarchy of beings are arranged according to an order of perfection. And what that looks like is, in the divine order, it'd be God, angels, humans, animals, plants, and then non-living objects such as rocks and trees and grass and flowers. And then the divine order for humans goes kings, queens, nobles, merchants, and peasants. And you can put this in tragic hero is a great or virtuous character in a dramatic tragedy who is destined for downfall, suffering, or defeat. Some of King Lear's tragic flaws was he was blinded by his love for his daughters, and it was almost incestuous as he loved his daughters, and as he never talks. They never talk about his wife, or that they don't have any strong. They don't have any like Lear's hero flaws, his tragic flaws in his being. He was also very much preferred appearances over reality, as he was a king. He liked to hear praise rather than actually have it shown to him. As his daughter did, like his older daughters, they flattered him quite flatteringly, and his youngest daughter, which was his favorite, didn't say anything. Like she didn't want to, blow steam, give him a big head, bigger head than he already has, metaphorically speaking, because she's a very loving and almost, in a way, innocent. She knows what her sisters are planning on doing, but she can't do anything to stop them, as they are her older sisters, and I will discuss that later on. And then there's an anachronism, which is something or someone that is not in its correct historical or chronological time, especially a person that belongs in an earlier time. So, and an example of this is the sword is an anachronism to modern warfare, or it is an error in chronology in which a person, object, or event, etc. is assigned to a date or period other than the correct one. And here's one from King Lear. Cordelia is really her real name when she actually was a real person, but her name was Cordella as King Lear's daughter, not Cordelia. And then another thing, there were allusions, which is an expression designed to call something to mind without mentioning it explicitly, or an indirect or passing reference. And one that I found that called to mind an image of Jack and the Beanstalk is, at one point, one of the characters says, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of a Britishman." And although it's not saying Englishman, it's one different word. And Jack and the Beanstalk was produced at a later time than King Lear. It's a reference that I think comes from originally from King Lear, and then they used it in Jack and the Beanstalk. As thought it was an interesting way to smell a human.